Okay, so first of all, you're gonna hear some banging in the background because they're working in the garage trying to pack up stuff. But as a lot of viewers know, we're moving to a new location, and so work must go on. But anyway, I just wanted to speak up for that noise you hear in the background.
I don't hear any noise.
That's because they're taking a break.
Oh, that
But
you're gonna hear in the background.
you will hear noise, right?
Got it.
So anyway, yeah, so I want to introduce one of the topics that we've discussed many times privately, and it's been such a big deal, and it will never go away. I don't think it'll ever go away. It'll always be an issue. Um, Introduce us to this term that you have made up called the magic pill.
Well, I'm not sure I made that term up, but I use it for sure. It's everybody, nobody wants to do hard work to solve a problem. They want easy work to solve a problem. And so they want to go to the doctor basically, and they don't want to exercise, but if they could get some magic pill and lose weight or magic pill and put on muscle, they would. That would sell like crazy. So the problem is always that anything of value is sought after, but people want to pay nothing for that thing of value. And that's anything. That's free music. Back in the Napster days, everybody wanted free music. And so what did you do? You collected all this music, put it on your hard drive. You had so much music on your hard drive, you didn't have time to listen to it. You were too busy just collecting the music, putting it on your hard drive. Like
I had up to
all
3,000 songs.
you couldn't listen to them all. There's no way. So what happens is although you want the magic pill, and people want that, they want to be able to just take some magic pill and have their problems go away, or gain something of value. It devalues the thing of value by making it free or easy. So if people could build muscle, let's say, we'll just pick muscle as a good example, by just taking some magic pill, and you don't have to exercise, just take this pill once a day, blah, 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 right? You hear that kind of ad on TV all the time. They don't tell you to stop eating poorly. They just tell you take this pill and your A1C numbers will go, where they belong. And the problem is that well, we can go into the pill thing later, but the problem is that thing never works. It never works, never does what it says it's going to do, or there's some big price to
So
pay.
we're talking the number one magic pill is weight loss.
Probably, I mean, but that's not just the thing. That's not the only thing that people want a magic pill for. Every time they go to the doctor and they have a problem, they're looking for that prescription. The doctor is always going to write some script. They're always going to give you some medicine. Always, always, always. So we've equated going to the doctor, getting a pill, and taking a pill to solve your problems. So we have that ingrained in us over the last, I don't know, hundreds of years, maybe, in society, or maybe more than 100, I'm sure, if I thought about it. But that's the problem. No, I put this on Facebook recently. Nobody wants prevention. Everybody wants cure.
Oh yeah.
Prevention's hard. Prevention takes personal responsibility, right? I have to take responsibility for my own health or whatever in my own life. And cure is your responsibility, doc. Come on, fix me up. You got it. I just kind of come over and what do you got? What do you got in the medicine cabinet, doc? Take care of me, right? We just wanted them so I can go back to living the life that whatever kind of life I was living before, and I don't have to do anything. So that's where I just shirk responsibility. Or do you think they would have solved cancer by now? Oh, well, there's a solution for cancer. You just don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. So since you don't want to do it, you blame others for your problem,
Okay,
and you
wait.
put the responsibility on them.
You just opened that can of worms. You know that. What is your definition of taking care of cancer?
Well,
So
I
that they're going
would.
to
There's a
ask me.
couple. Yeah, the number one thing is to avoid carbohydrates. Basically, cancer cells cannot metabolize can only metabolize glucose, and healthy cells can metabolize ketone bodies and glucose. And so that ketone bodies are what you get when you eat fats, and you're on a ketogenic or a carnivore diet, or a diet very low in carbohydrates. And once you've burned through your carbohydrates, you're now burning ketones as fuel, and you can basically starve cancer. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody, right? There's only a handful of people who are, crazy enough to take that leap, but people don't want to do it. So they don't want to do
Now, I have seen it happen. I can swear that works. I've seen the numbers go down when the carbohydrates go down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you have people in your family, you've seen it happen too.
All right. So now we're at the point where everybody wants a magic pill for everything. Right?
Yeah, so pretty much everyone wants a magic pill. They don't want to do the work. They want this magic pill. So here's the thing. You can find
Sorry, I'll cut that out.
That's right. Okay, so you can find these ads all over the internet. You won't realize they're trying to sell you a magic pill. You won't realize it, but it will be a magic pill, right? Almost every pharmaceutical ad is clearly a magic pill. I mean, it's figuratively and literally a pill, right? But the magic part of it is you don't have to do anything. They'll say things like, with proper diet and exercise, right? They'll kind of blah that in the background, but they don't care whether you do that. They just care that you buy the pill. Nobody cares. And so so you have that. There's lots of like the one secret that you need to, like, I do music, right? So a lot of the videos on YouTube are all about music production. So so it's always like the one mastering trick that'll bring your music up to the level of professionals. Just learn this one trick to be a great singer, or how to write lyrics better with this one special method. That's what I mean. It's pervasive. It's pervasive because people want an easy solution to a difficult problem. So let's go into that in particular. So politics, okay? So illegal aliens. I'm just randomly picking something. Illegal aliens, right? Oh, we're just going to build some wall, right? That's it. And that'll solve the problem of illegal aliens. No, that doesn't solve the problem. There's no simple solution. In fact, a wall isn't very simple, actually. It's very costly. But there isn't a simple solution. There isn't one. People always say that. Oh, we just got to do X. And if we just did X and deported all these illegal aliens or whatever, right, everything would be solved and everything would be great. No, there's not one simple solution to the problem. To complicated problems don't have simple solutions.
I totally agree.
Right, and it happens on both sides of the aisle. I'm not left or right. I'm an independent. But the point being is, Mr. Middle, I find myself saying stupid things like that. I'll be like, well, what we ought to do, and I'll blurt something out, and I'll think, okay, that was kind of dumb. That was kind of stupid. Because no, it's not that simple. Yes, there are nuances to every complex problem, and it isn't simply, we need to ban this, or there ought to be a law, or that's what I mean by magic pill. People want it simple. There's a great, one of my favorite all-time quotes is by H.L. Mencken, and it's, for every complex problem, there is a solution that is, what is it? Okay, let me see if I don't mess it up. That is, now I can't remember it.
Simple. Hold on, let me sit over here and do some hand puppets while you're looking.
Yeah, no, what is it? It's simple. There's three things. To every complex problem, there is a solution.
Can you pull it up on your phone?
Something like clear, simple, and wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And that it's not so much the words of it, the idea of the quote, and that's it. It's exactly it. And I work in complex problems. I write software for a living. And so I work in very complicated problems where someone goes, well, can't you just put a button on the screen when the user clicks on it, blah, blah, blah. Really? Okay. So then what happens when they click on the button in this situation? Oh, I didn't think of that. And then when they do, then they're going to want another button that they click on, let them click on and handle this. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that either. Yeah, you didn't think about it. That's my job, to think about all these things. And that's where you kind of learn, yeah, there aren't, like, if you deal in complex solutions all day, there's no simple solution to a complex problem. There just isn't. Not a good solution. Sure, there's solutions.
Yeah, I can promise if a Republican gets in office, let's say, there's still going to be problems. That isn't the solution. There's simple solutions to each and every issue. But the problem is everybody's like, well, we got to change government. Okay, we change it. We have a whole nother set of problems.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like, every technology solves problems and causes new ones. So every solution to a problem, which technology is, right, solves some problems, but potentially causes others. Now, it's a trade-off, right? So you go, okay, well, it's worth having this problem to not have this worse problem. Okay, we're making trade-offs, but there's no magic pill. There's no magic technology. There's no magic solution, and you should really be careful thinking that you have a simple solution to a complex problem. You should be really careful not thinking that a problem is simpler than it is, because you think, oh, I understand this. I understand. How hard can it be? Just make welfare mothers work. Oh, there, problem solved, right? Or just eliminate all the guns on the planet. I mean, there's all these like very simple solutions, right? Well, if no one had sex ever, then there would be no need for an abortion. All of the things that when they go to the extremes, everybody's looking for a magic pill solution to a problem.
All right, so
that's magic pill thinking.
Let's concentrate on the food industry. All right, that's where you see it the most. The number one magic pill.
I don't. You do, I do, but I don't. Yeah, you do because you're in there. I see it everywhere. I absolutely see it everywhere. I see it on every ad on YouTube, on television. I see it on most videos where they're saying, hey, just this one, trick. If you're trying to learn something, hey, just this one trick, or how the professionals, do X. Like this one thing, just one missing ingredient, and then you're just as good as they are.
I like
that
the
kind
ones
of thinking.
I like the ones that advertise, oh, take it before bed, and while you sleep, it'll burn the fat. I love those.
Right. Well, or what about that thing where you just put the electrodes on your muscles and it just works out for you while you're sitting there, putting chips in your mouth, watching television. Yeah.
I know. That. I've been fat my whole life. I get it.
Yeah.
I have looked for that magic pill.
Wait, it's not just that. It's not just fat people. It is not. It's every last
but that's
person
where I can
on
relate.
the planet.
That's where I can relate.
Well, I'm saying, I as a kid, in my 20s and 30s, I thought, oh, you just have to find the right business deal and you could just be rich, right? I thought this how hard can this be? You just got to work really hard. And yeah, I worked really hard. I'm not rich. So, it's nothing is as simple as it seems, as it's been sold to you. And that's why life sometimes can seem really hard, because you've been sold that things are, have an easy solution, and you're disappointed over and over and over again. Kitchen gadgets, mom would buy all these kitchen gadgets, right?
Yep.
I mean, mom, how many different ways can you slice and dice something? It's like you already have a bunch. You pull out a drawer of all this plastic crap in there of just stuff that's going to make your life easier. Look, there's no button you press and dinner pops out. Sorry, there's just no button, and that's what everyone's looking for. Magic pill, magic pill, magic pill, everywhere, all the time.
Okay.
It's a mental condition that we all have.
Okay, so we've spoken about the magic pill. How do you fight against the magic pill? Because the magic pill doesn't work. We've seen it again and again.
Right. So I think the easiest way to fight against it is to really look at ads with that lens, right? Every ad is trying to say, all you got to do is buy this product and you'll have this outcome, right? This will be, your life will be amazing. Women will, will fall all over you, or, all of your health problems will go away, or you'll get an amazing night's sleep like you've never had before. I mean, you name it. I mean, every ad is trying to do that to you. If you just think with that in mind, you will be able to start seeing it. And when you see it all the time, you won't fall victim to it. It's a matter of first being aware of it. That's the first step. The second step is recognizing it, being able to say, oh, that's a magic pill. They're trying to sell me a magic pill here. And then the third part is a consequence of those first two. And that's that you won't fall victim to it because you're aware.
That's the rectal bleeding part of it, right?
Yeah, well, there's always the downside to all technologies. Solve one problem, cause another.
It's a mess. So we don't have a perfect cure, but we do have a problem with everybody wants the easy way out. That's basically what it is. So
yeah, and you have to recognize it in yourself. If you want to get rid of that inclination, you have to recognize that you are flawed in that way first, right? You have to that's the awareness part, and then you have to try to recognize it. So it's like this: if I said to you, you're walking through the forest, right, and there's a tiger gonna attacks you. If you didn't know about it, you're dead. Tiger killed you, right? But now you're gonna go walk through the forest, and I tell you, watch out, there are tigers in the forest, and they will attack you. And you go, oh, okay, I know there are tigers in the forest, and you walk through, and they attack you, and you die. Okay, but now I say to you, hey, there are tigers in the forest, and keep an eye out for them. This is what they look like. Oh yeah, I've seen those before. You're right. And I show you a bunch of pictures of tigers, and you go, yeah, I remember that. I've seen those. Okay, and now you walk through the forest and you're looking for tigers. You might stand a chance.
yeah, I don't know. I'm dead. I'm gonna be like,
Probably.
I'm just gonna hit the ground,
Okay,
play dead.
so you probably shouldn't go walk into the forest then.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
With meat hanging around my neck. But anyway, I understand the magic pill from a food standpoint because I've lived my whole life with the magic pill in the food industry. But the medical industry is deeper than that. So I'll have to pay more attention to it. I realize it's a problem. It all stems with mankind's laziness. So we get lazy, we want to just pop a pill and be okay, and be on our way.
Well, it's not just that. We want to optimize, right, our efforts. And so that's a good thing. You want to optimize your effort, right? You don't want to spend, 5 days cleaning your kitchen, right, after dinner, because it's crazy. You don't want to put a bunch of effort out for a small, return on that effort. So that makes sense. But to make it go to zero is problematic, right? It devalues whatever you gain. And number one, even if you do gain it, and number two, you probably won't achieve the goal that you're looking for because you didn't put out sufficient effort, right? And when someone tells you, oh no, you don't have to put out all that effort. That's exactly what we want to hear. All you got to do is give me money, and right, and I'll give you something, and then your problem is solved. If someone told you that I can help you gain something, and without there being some transaction, right? Without me gaining anything other than just feeling good about helping you, then that's some advice that you should listen to. But if that person's making money off of your listening to them in any way, shape, or form, even a YouTube channel, right? You need to be very skeptical because they're not there just to help you, right? They're getting some other benefit out of that. And so maybe that's going to color what they tell you, as opposed to telling you, if people are telling you things you probably don't want to hear, that's probably someone who you should trust.
So
when someone's telling you what you want to hear, you shouldn't trust them.
So basically, the magic pill we think gets rid of all the work and all the discipline and all the hard stuff. That's how we see it, right?
Yeah, that's the magic part. The only reason I call it, we say pill is because the medical industry is the perfect
Yeah,
example of it.
it reminds me when we go to restaurants, the magic table that you can take your mask off and get no germs if you're sitting at the magic
Oh
table.
yeah, right.
The whole thing. No, I get it.
Well, that's hip. That's a whole nother set of like hypocrisy. That's that's like the wrong kind of thinking. That's totally different than the magic pill.
But when
The
we say
magic pill was
magic
no.
table,
If I was
the
going to
same way
say,
we
if
say
I was going to
magic
say,
pill.
if I was going to say magic pill with the mask, is that all you got to do is wear a mask and you won't get COVID, or all you got to do is get a vaccine and you won't get COVID. That's magic pill thinking right there. Those are magic pill thinking. Now, does that mean that you get a vaccine and it doesn't has no effect? No, that doesn't mean that either. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater on this. So it's not a black and white world. Everything's in the grays. And so yes, you take this magic pill and it does X. Does it solve all the problems? No. Does it cause other problems? Probably. So it's more nuanced than that. The world is more complicated than people want to make it out to be.
All right, so we're just trying to pay attention to the ways of the world. Stop looking for a magic pill. Put the work in. That's the main thing about this video. Is to be disciplined. Put the work in. That's almost 100% guaranteed. You'll get to where you're trying to go.
It's not guaranteed, even if you put the work in. But I can guarantee you, if you go the magic pill route, you won't get it. But I can guarantee you that if you put in the work and discipline, and you don't give up, and you if it's achievable, you will achieve it, or you will decide this isn't worth what I wanted, the goal I thought I wanted, I don't really want. It's not worth the effort, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem with magic pill thinking is that you're going to be out money, and you're going to be disappointed, and you're not going to meet your goal. So it's all the downside. It has all the downside.
I think everybody has experienced that one way or another.
Everyone.
Right. So next week, what I want to do is talk to you more about another term that you made called life resume.
Yeah, that one I definitely made up.
Yeah, that's going to be a great conversation. But yeah, we'll talk about what life resume really means.
Okay.
And once again, I appreciate all your time.
Sure. That's fun.
All right. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.